Children all right?
Jurassic Park, an iconic movie familiar to all, with the action-packed thrills and story to set up a huge line of sequels. Often movies do a fine way to present sequels that follow up on the previous story that you so wanted to see. However, the way sequels to movies are made now are bland and hateful, for which if you to watch the movies now, you will never get satisfied. Ultimately, society needs to appreciate and follow up on the past to have experience for the hidden talents in the early movies.
Jurassic Park, one of the best and most memorable movies from the 90s. It holds a special place in many of our hearts. It was visceral, action-packed, and hell, beyond revolutionary for its time. Remember those special effects?
An All Movies article establishes that Jurassic Park won the Academy, BAFTA Film, and People's Choice Awards, considering all of its achievements and how it can't compare to the successors. My video essay will answer the following question. Why is Jurassic Park better than its sequels? The answer to that is more than one given answer due to the many aspects of the widespread opinions.
Get to the chopper! There it is. This is. We have to drop.
To start off on an answer, the story writing is a big part in the films. For example, in the first film, the park had unexpected events that over time throughout the film, each character had to come up with something quick throughout the action with what they got. However, in the second film, they went with all the knowledge from the first disaster island onto another still filled with the apex predators. In the video from JonTron, Jurassic Park The Lost Potential, he can easily say,
Hey, remember! Remember! This guy was in the first one. He remembers that. He remembers what it was like to not have guns while standing in front of that. But this time it's okay. This time they brought no guns. Wait a second, huh? No, but it's alright. George Costanza remembered to bring his Nerf gun in case a bird flies by. Like, small bird. Pigeon about. Like, seriously? Alright, a movie has to have believability to maintain its credibility. The only reason they were so defenseless in the first one is because they didn't expect anything to go wrong on the island. It was supposed to be a theme park safe for thousands of children to visit on a daily basis. Do you bring a bazooka to the zoo? I do, is that bad? They're headed straight for an island of wild dinosaurs roaming around with lightsabers and shit, and they didn't. And they barely brought anything to protect themselves! That's fine. No, I don't care. Ain't my ass. It's Jeff's.
Another example is that in the first film, you can get overwhelmed with anxiety around every corner. In the video by Dead Meat, Jurassic Park 1993 Kill Count, he describes the wreck scene by saying,
I'm going to award a Diamond Dino, an award given to the most exciting or well-made sequence involving dinosaurs. For the original Jurassic Park, I'll give it to the T-Rex escaping from its paddock and attacking the visitors. The Rex looks absolutely incredible and scared many a small child who saw this movie, yours truly included. And the entire sequence just has non-stop thrills to it, from the Malcolm chase to the aforementioned toilet snack, even knocking the Jeep over that weirdly existent wall. It's all great. I love it.
Did you know that? Now you know.
Also, another example is that in the third film, the storyline of the characters felt weird, most likely because of the love and passion lost for Alan Grant and Ellie Sattler. In the video by CinemaSins, Everything Wrong with Jurassic Park 3 in 15 minutes or less, he says what we were all saying in each other's heads.
This is Alan?
I am almost certain that they wanted Alan and Ellie to be married and together on the adventure in this movie. But they aren't because Alan's going to need someone to call who can send the entire military to save him later. No, he isn't. You take that back.
Oh. It's a dinosaur.
Secondly, to enhance the big question with another answer, the critical reception of all the films are very controversial. In the social media platform, Facebook, a group called Jurassic Park, one of the members, Andrew Ryan, made a good point for the cringe that's in the films, but they redeemed the part of Ray Arnold's death scene by saying, "The arm falling onto her like that is gimmicky, but the soundtrack and editing makes up for it. The score/editing and overuse of CGI are what dragged down the newer ones, and the extraneous plot lines about human cloning for some reason." And Devin Jefferson also adds on to him by saying, "Andrew Ryan, I agree with that. It's never really bothered me too much with complaints about the raptor dream and gymnastics kicking a raptor. I thought it was worth pointing out, since everyone thinks the first one is so perfect. Also, it said that Fallen Kingdom had the most animatronics since the first movie."
There's a particular pebble in my shoe represents you two. Says that they insist on fair use. I don't care for laws. My investors says that they insist on outside opinions.
What kind of opinions?
Well, your kind, not to put too fine a point on it.
In the video... no, I'm showing my face. In the video by Films and Stuff, he portrays the aspect of the setting you take while watching the film by depicting...
Yes, Jurassic Park is great because of the brilliant effects and earnest performances and surprisingly sharp screenplay, but it's also a masterclass in blocking and cinematography. Now, cinematography isn't about the beauty of an image or the dynamic nature of a shot. It really boils down to two things. What does the shot say? And how does it make you feel?
Also, in the video made by Decoded, he tried recreating one of the best scenes in all of the films. He illustrates his passion and minimal love for the film that he enunciates.
Today I want to talk about how I recreated the T-Rex escape scene from Jurassic Park. This was by far the most ambitious thing I've ever attempted in Blender, not only from a technical point of view, but also the fact that this is a really iconic scene from a beloved movie that's often praised for the quality of its VFX, so the bar was set very high.
Where's the goat? Where's the goat?
What's the matter, kid? You never had lamb chops?
Trying his best at attempting stuff he doesn't know gives him at least a devotion to learning and creativity from more possible things in life. Other loving people in the Jurassic Park community have the same devotion as well and make stunning concepts, dazzling items, and even scenic areas just for the perception of a film.
Oh, well, welcome to Jurassic Park.